Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon and here we play Jank. And today I am showing off a new deck that I've built. I wanted to play around with this Cyclizar. I found some time and I built this Cyclizar deck. I think this Cyclizar is very interesting. Alright, so first we got this 3 energy attack that does 130 plus 30 to the bench. That doesn't really kind of matter. Bench to one Pokemon. If it was to all Pokemon, it would be a different story, especially post-rotation. But mostly, we're doing Zycron Road. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. For 3 energy, 180, and you draw 5 cards. Or you may draw, if your deck is low, obviously don't deck yourself out. And it's a Terra Pokemon, which is fantastic, which means we can use Noctowl. Noctowl with that Jewel Seeker ability. Once during a turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may have, and if you have any Terra Pokemon in play, you may search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reel them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Basically, if we got Cyclizar in play, and we evolve into Noctowl, we get 2 trainer cards, which is so good, right? We got the Fan Rotom Fan Call, which lets you search on your first turn only 3 colorless Pokemon with 100 HP or less. So that could be Hootoots and Noctowls, but also Bouffalant. We got the Curly Wall Bouffalant here, as long as you have at least one other Bouffalant in play. All your basic colorless Pokemon take 60 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon, meaning Cyclizar can take 60 less damage. Plus, I already know we're playing Lively Stadium, which boosts basic Pokemon's HP by 30, and Bravery Charm boosting it by 50, so we can get all the way up to 290 HP while taking 60 less damage. Whew! That is amazing how we can get all that working. Energy wise, we're just playing 3 fire, 3 grass, 3 psychic, right? Because that Zycron Road needs a grass fire psychic. We're playing a 3-3-3 line, which may seem a little low. Usually I like to go 4-4-4, but for this deck I went 3-3-3, right? Obviously we are going to be using Crispin. Crispin is a big card for this deck. That is how we get Cyclizar up and going. Sure, it still takes 2 turns, but we need it, right? But let's go through all of the trainers that we have here, starting off with Briar. I've never actually played it in all my playtesting. It just, I don't know. I can't get to work, but I know the second I take it out, I'm going to be able to have that moment. So I don't want to take it out, and I don't want to have that moment. So I should take it out, but that will give me the moment. It's a circle. It's a circle. We also got Black Belt's Training, so we can do 40 more damage to Pokemon EX. 180 doesn't get any key knockouts, really. Like Lumineon and Rotom. Well, not even Rotom, but Lumineon, sure, right? Black Belt's Training, because I think Rotom has 190. Black Belt's Training lets us do 40 more damage to Pokemon EX, so that's pretty good. We also got 2 copies of Earthen Vessel, so we can go search out any energy that we may need, because we need to be attaching every turn and keep this going. We got 1 copy of Switch, which I wish I had more. But this is to get like a Bouffalant out of the active, right? And we need that Cyclizar in the active. We got 2 copies of Ultra Ball here to search for the Noctowls mostly. Already mentioned 4 copies of Crispin, 2 copies of Glass Trumpet. This was a late edition. I honestly forget this card exists, right? But it just seems bad not to have it, honestly. We got 2 copies of Super Rod to recover mostly energy. We got 4 copies of Iono, some disruption, some card draw, some put card, you know, I have a big hand, put those back in the deck and draw some more cards so I don't deck out, right? We got 2 copies of Protective Goggles, because if we are running up against a fighting type deck, we want to remove our weakness, and Protective Goggles is a way for basic Pokemon to remove their weakness. Really good. We got 3 copies of Pokégear to help us find our gear. We got 1 copy of Sparkling Crystal as our ace spec of choice. It just means we can use Cyclizar's attacks for only 2 energy, which Crispin can get on a single turn, and then attach a Sparkling Crystal, and you're off to the races, right? So yes, Sparkling Crystal. 4 copies of Nest Ball, 2 copies of Bravery Charm, 3 copies of Lively Stadium, and 3 copies of Arven. Lastly, 2 copies of Boss's Orders, as every deck should have. I'm calling this deck Psych, because Cyclizar. You get it? You get it? What? No, Jump Left, I don't want you there. Cyclizar is the main Pokemon in here. I feel like we're going to psych some people out because they're going to expect Terapagos. And we're going to hit him with something else. So let's go ahead, jump into a match, and see how well it does. I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. It's been doing pretty well. I hope I can get a decent match in here for you. What is this? Oh, a bunch of code cards. So yes, let's get into the match. How are you doing? Let me know down in the comments. Just how's your day going? I hope it's going well. Today is Friday, the day that this gets uploaded, not the day I'm recording it. And I just hope you go into your weekend all excited and whatnot. Next week, my wife will be out of town. Expect me to be like streaming more often and stuff, because I want to. It sounds like fun. Yeah. Cyclizar! Sweet. We got Cyclizar off the top. We got Bouffalant. We got Fan Rotom. We're looking pretty good. They got Badoo. Not really going to affect us right now, but we really do need to get a Crispin. A Crispin would be very crisp right now. So we got Badoo here. That does open us up for a breakthrough to grab a extra prize at some moment. You know? And I kind of dig it. So, yeah. And they use Instant Charge. Classic. Alright, we got Pokégear. Hey, that does open us up to a turn 1 Crispin. We'll play down the Bouffalant. I'm going to grab another Bouffalant, a Noctowl, and an Hoothoot. Hoothoot and Noctowl. And don't forget, Fan Rotom can become a pretty decent attacker when necessary. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Pokégear. What do we got? Iono, I will take it. I will disrupt their hand as much as I can, because I want to. Lively Stadium, Bravery Charm, Iono. Let's get this thing going. Now, if we get a Crispin, that'd be sweet. We don't. We get an Earthen Vessel and a Pokégear. I kind of want to play them now, right? Because they've got Badoo, so they can kind of mess with us that way. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like doing this, but I'm worried about the item lock, right? And I think a lot of people would be worried about the item lock. All right, I got rid of my Noctowl that I searched for. Duh, that was bad for me. But you know what? We're doing fine. Let's just end turn there. Right. Lively Stadium obviously giving all of my opponent's Pokemon a slight boost. Up Collapse Stadium coming down, so I can't get down that final Cyclizar that I really want. That's too bad. But I do have Lively Stadium. There's a reason why I did not discard Lively Stadium. It was because I want to win this Stadium War. Although, like, if I could get to Breakthrough, I could, like, boss up something, hit it for 130 and knock out the Badoo for 30, and that'd be pretty sweet, honestly. Rotom V using the Forest Seal Stone to go search for a single card, any card, probably a Pidgeot or Rare Candy, so that they could do the Pidgeot EX. Yeah, that makes sense. And then they can quick search for any card that they want, and maybe they've got Charizard ready, but hopefully not. Oh, they do. Perfect. I guess I Ionoed them right into the perfect hand. You're welcome, opponent. Now I just need a top deck Noctowl or Crispin. Come on, roll those dice. What do you got for me? Really, they went with Itchy Pollen. Okay, that's fine. Lively Stadium, Grass Energy, Boss's Orders, up to the Rotom. I'm choosing the Rotom because that's going to force them to, like, pay to retreat sort of thing. So if they don't have an energy in these 5 cards they have in hand, they won't be able to get this Rotom out of the active. They could use their quick search for an energy just to attach to Rotom, just so that they can retreat. and then they would have a choice of Charizard or Badoo. And I would assume Charizard, right? Because they're in a 2-hit combo with me right now. Oh, Turo. Playing Turo. Beautiful. Love that for them. Badoo. Really? Okay. That's interesting. So I'm going to get a free Zycron Road, it looks like, to draw 5 extra cards next turn. And, you know, we'll see what we get. Itchy Fallen. Okay. It's not being as disruptive as I think they're hoping, honestly. Because I'm set up. Let's get this first prize going, right? And that's going to mean Charizard does 210. Yes, we would like to draw. Ooh, okay, Nest Ball for another Cyclizar, and we can get that going. Nice, nice. Black Belt's training! That's going to be huge! Oh, we could do like 220 to Charizard or Pidgeot or something. Probably Pidgeot, honestly. I'd love to do 220 to Pidgeot. Then that would just be 2 breakthroughs away from getting a knockout, right? That would be pretty sweet. I don't know why they promoted the Rotom instead of the Pidgeot EX. It might have been a misclick on their end. But, you know, we'll see. Are they just going to instant charge? There's a quick search. What are they searching for? Do have that boss's orders, that sweet boss's orders, but that would mean that, ooh, Pheasantipity, now there is a target. Sweet. I'm looking forward to that one. They grabbed a rare candy, but they don't have any basics that evolve using a rare candy, so they don't have any basics that evolve. So, well, I guess Rotom V-Star, technically, but they wouldn't be playing that. There's no way. They got 9 cards in their deck, and they got instant charge because they got nothing. That is so terrible for them. Exciting for me. Let's see. Yeah, let's grab another Cyclizar. Yeah, the full art one. Heck yeah, let's go. Attach a Psychic Energy. Let's see. Protective Goggles. I think I'm going to throw on Fan Rotom, just because, right? Let's see. Black Belt's training won't do anything. Arven. Arven could get me what? Could get me that. Or that. And that. Done. Alright. Play that down. Zycron Road. Draw 5. Thank you very much. Yes. Now this is just a stadium replacement and a breakthrough away from a knockout, which is super good on my end. I got Noctowl. Okay, so now I don't need that Pokégear. I can just evolve Hoothoot into Noctowl and get what I need, which is awesome. If they play down another Collapse, sorry Fan Rotom, but you're the one going. I want to keep my minus 60 damage, and I need this Noctowl to just evolve this turn, right? If they don't play a Collapse Stadium this turn, then the following turn, Noctowl is on the chopping block, right? Although that's kind of mean to talk about him that way, but it's an honest take, right? Instant charge. Instant charge? Are you joking? Oh my gosh. This is awesome. What's going on? Noctowl. Why did I evolve the Noctowl? I don't really need anything, do I? Let me grab Crispin. And no, I don't want to reveal that yet. No. I don't know. Sure. Now I can. Boss's orders. Up the Fez. We're going to break through. Confirm, yes. Onto that Rotom. I didn't attach an energy. That's why it had me confirm. Dang it. Dang it. That's not good. That's not good. Ah. And then I can just break through again and get 4 prizes right there. Sure, that Charizard EX is going to be super powerful then, but it's just going to be so nice. Why didn't I attach the energy? That is bugging me so much right now. You have no idea. Oh man, but Cyclizar is doing its Cyclizar thing. Look at our giant hand. Look at what's going on. Like, we're up against a Charizard EX, one of the best decks in the format, and we are just walking it, right? This is awesome. Alright, so they get Charmander and Pidgey down. And now, I do want to say, this could be someone that's not familiar with the deck, because getting a second Pidgey down doesn't really do them anything, right? So, let's see. Definitely attach that there. Let's Crispin out the Grass Energy onto it. That goes to my hand. Grass Energy goes there. I like to play this little mini game where I try to get the energy in the same row as the print on the card. I know it's funny or weird, but breakthrough. Let's grab 4 prizes right now. Now that does put Charizard in range for 1-hit KOs from my opponent's side, obviously, which are not great for me. But, you know, we got Crispin, exactly what we need to keep this thing going. So I'm feeling pretty good about my hand, about my situation here, and you know, we'll just Cyclone Road twice and win. Sound good? Alright, they get Radiant Charizard out, but it's like they haven't gotten any energy in their hand this entire time, so like, I don't know if it's gonna do much. They could just, you know, retreat to it, attach an energy and attack, but then they can't attack the following turn. So like, I don't really see much point to having the Radiant Charizard out this turn, but they still can't get an energy out, it seems, which is so strange. 18 cards in their hand. They got more cards in their hand than in their deck. All right, there you go. There you go. 300 damage. Oh, you need the Defiance Band to do 300? I thought you were doing 300 without it. Dang. That's rough for them. Alright, Cyclizar, Super Rod, 1, 2, 3, into the deck, so then I can Crispin, 1, 2, done, put that one into my hand. I'll just attach it immediately though, so don't worry, don't you worry. Got that. We're looking good. So let's just Cyclone Road. Yes. Thank you, thank you. Easy. I hope you play around with this deck, maybe make some fine-tuned changes to fit your situation, and let me know what you do with it, if you like it, and if you might play this, because I might play this. This is so much fun, honestly. And I opened so much Stellar Crown that I've got the Bouffalants and Noctowls and Fan Rotoms. I don't have the Cyclizars though, so, and I doubt those are going for very much right now. So maybe the full arts are, but you know what I mean. I don't think they're going for very much. It's not that big of a card in general. Looks like a rare candy into Charizard. That Charizard will of course be able to search the deck for energy. They only attached 2 last time, right? They're able to attach up to 3. I wonder what they're doing. 1. Did they prize that much energy? No, they finally got one in hand. Okay. Are they going to retreat? Something tells me they're not going to, but retreating would be their best plan right now. Because I am out of boss's orders, right? So there's not much more I can do here. Dust Clops? Why? Why? Come on. They got 16 cards in their hand. I guess I can't, like, complain that they're taking too long because, you know, they've got a lot to search through, you know. No, they just attack. Okay, it's over. Just as long as I Icon Road and we win. I can do Black Belt's training. Nice. Cyclizar. Sure, why not? I'll show off my A-Spec, Attach Energy, Black Belt's training, and either one gets the knockout. Let's break through. Put 30 damage on the Radiant Zard. And there we go. Final knockout. They did have some things to do. They had some ways to maneuver. They possibly could have gotten the win. I don't know what was going on with my stall tactic that actually worked. But, hey, good game to my opponent. They played Charizard. They did their best, and that's all we can ask for, right? So I hope you enjoyed this look at Psych, and I hope you play it in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. When numbers go up, I feel good and I want to make more content. So, hey, I just went up a rank. And, you know, the views, the likes, the comments, the shares, all that stuff, love seeing those go up. Be sure to join the Discord where we got a great community building of Jank players and Jank deck builders. And, of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.